This is Rambo here with the Gamers Cafe, and we are going to solve the very first Axiom puzzle on Crimson Desert. Alright, so if you didn't know already, you can use a lamp or you can use your sword and do the blinding flash, and you can see the lines of the energy, like the flow of it. And on this first piece, we're going to need this to see how to align these blocks. So the first thing you have to do actually is approach this door, and it's going to hit a little scene, and it's going to give you an ability that you need. That's where you get Axiom Force. Alright, so you approach these blocks right here, and this is where we're going to have to line these up. And it's pretty simple, because like I said, you just use the lamp or use your blinding flash, and it will show you how they line up. And if you don't do that, it will do that when you get the right thing. See how it has that flash? That means you have it in the right position. That one kind of fell off track. See how it's not lined up right? So I'm going to have to go back to it and correct it once I get this one correct. But it's not a big deal. We got it. Alright, and once this is lined up, a door is going to open up. Then you're going to go in there, and then it's going to drop us into this next place. Alright, so I'm going to cut out the cutscene. We just go in, then some stuff happens, and we end up here. This makes it very obvious that this is not going to be the first puzzle that we're going to be solving. So there's going to be many more of these videos doing more of this stuff. Handling the Skybridge. Alright, so I was testing with it. That's not what you're supposed to do. You go through here. And then you go up to this thing. It's going to pop out. And then you use the Axiom on it. And then you, on the controller, you push left and right on the D-pad. And you can rotate it. And what you want to do is rotate it until it's like charging. It's the best way to describe it. And then you leave it there and let it charge. Like right here. Now just leave it. Let it do its thing. And boom. So now we activated these things to move. And we're going to be able to go across. I'm afraid of heights. And this game kind of like activated that a little bit. It was still cool, but it did mess with me a little bit, not a lot. It was just kind of funny. I'm like, man, I can't even handle it in the game. I love airplanes, though. That's the weird thing. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but the view is beautiful. The game is got some glitchy areas, especially this last part we're coming up to, but it's pretty good. I have no complaints. As big as the game is, it's huge. So you want to climb up here, hit these things, go all the way across. I could have cut all this out because it's pretty simple, but in case anybody's having trouble, I figured I'd just do the whole thing. Alright, so this part here is, I could see a lot of people like accidentally missing this, maybe just because it dropped the way it comes in. But yeah, so this is the next part. Then we take this all the way up, go through all these. Gotta stop real quick and check out the view. I can see my house. There's my mom's house on this side. Look, Ma, I'm dancing. Little beam me up, Scotty. Right, now we got beamed. So now we gotta head over this way. And same thing. Jump all these. Get across from here. Over this one. Up here. You know the routine, Steen. So right here. This part right here really messed with me a little bit. Like the whole part didn't mess with me, but this part did a little bit. Alright, that's enough about me. Back to the puzzle. Come on, Rambo. They don't care about that. All right, head over to this thing. So I'm a little confused about these. I remember reading something earlier that was saying like a save point, like you can fast travel to something, but I haven't seen it. So now that's activated. All right, so this part down here, this is the trickiest part of this puzzle by far. And this is where I was saying it's a little glitchy. It's not real bad, but there was a part where I was jumping where it just was weird. So over here, you see that chest? There's a chest over there on that little like floating block. But I looked over here. I didn't see any way to really get to it, but it's definitely a chest and it's definitely there. If anybody has any more information on how to get it, please drop a comment in here, because I really would like to know. So this area here, again, I just checked it out over here to see if there was any way to get over to that chest, and there's not. So there's nothing in this area, not right now. Just head back to where this puzzle is. So we're going to drop down here, right in here. Alright, so this one's not as complicated as it looks. Like at first I thought we had to put a block on every one of these things, and that's not the case. There's only really one block that's important. So don't waste as much time as I did moving these blocks around. We're just going to get straight to the point, and I'm going to show you guys the important one to move. And you do need an ability also to get through this part. But if you don't have the ability, that's fine. I'll show you what you need to do in order to gain the ability so you can complete this part properly. So this flat looking piece right here, this is the important piece. And what we want to do is we want to bring it over to our left, and then you set it right in here. And you'll suddenly notice this person, it's like a hologram, will appear, like kind of giving you instruction on what to do. And that's what I'm talking about. Right here, you actually need palm force in order to make this work. And if you don't have it, I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to show you how I achieved it once I put this piece in the right place. Alright, so you want to be sure that it's set in there nice and snug. Just be sure of it. There you go. Now that this kid, or this person, midget, whatever it is, you want to push L1 and watch them and learn Force Palm. I'm sure I'm not the only one that got here and didn't use Force Palm yet. You just push L1, watch the person, learn it. Now we got it. Now we're going to use it to knock this piece into place. So with the controller, you push down on R3 and it will do it. Now it's distinct sound when it does it. Like right there, it's not done yet. I got to go back and do it again because it wasn't done right. And another thing I did, I went around to these and cleared them away from all the structure just to make sure it wasn't touching anything. I don't know if that contributed to it, but I did move those before everything worked properly. And another thing, down on the bottom of the screen, it will give you some pretty good and clear instructions. Not to say it makes everything easier, but at least you know an idea of what you have to do next. So that's important to watch. Alright, now on this part you have to jump up. I've tried it every other way, but you gotta jump up here to do it. And it's gonna blast us back down. See? Alright, so this part is now done. This one took me a minute. It didn't go as fast as it looked just now. I moved those blocks around for at least 8 minutes. So now you go up. This is where I was saying it's a little glitchy. This was the only part I could get up. Like there were other parts that looked like they might even be easier or just as easy, and it wouldn't work. So now you head up here. We got a cutscene. If this video was helpful, give it a like. This is Rambo. Peace out.